straps on my feet. So it looks like this. Put it behind my foot. Don't worry, when you work with a Pilates instructor, they actually put the sandals on for you. Anyway, what you do is you put them on your feet behind. You're gonna lie down on the box. Sternum is at the edge here. I'm on 2 red springs here, and I'm gonna pull the heels to the bum, and this is hamstring curls on the box. Really good for runners and cyclists, tennis players, anything, walking around the neighborhood, you name it. You wanna get the backs of the legs to support how your body functions, all right? So what I'm gonna do is hold on to this side of the box or the carriage, and I'm going to just pull like that, so heels into towards your bum and release. So it's pull, release, pull, release. So again, the reason why this is so effective is because the spring tension is on the muscle the entire time in like varying degrees, right? You're pulling it in, it's really tight, the spring tension is really strong, and then you're slowly releasing it. Now I can add tension on and switch the resistance level, on this exercise. So you can change your hand position here, actually hold on to the box, and just want to make sure your hips don't move off the box. So it's squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And you can change your arm position here, but you just want to lift your chest a little bit to kind of get that back extension muscles. So these back muscles right here are really working hard as I'm pulling heels to backs. All right? Now, I'm on 2 red, 1 blue here. And what I can do is crank up the tension even more. Now, just to give you some frame of reference, when you're lying down the other way and doing leg work on reformer, you're always 3 red, or 3 red, 1 blue, which is like 3.5 springs. So right now I'm 3.5 springs, but I'm using the backs of my legs, okay? So again, you always want the body to work like a locomotive machine, okay? So like the pushing and the pulling and the pushing and the pulling, you want these muscles to be just as strong as the front, all right? And that's how your body like keeps functioning properly, and it's like super happy. All right, so this is gonna be a lot harder. I'm gonna take an inhale, and I'm going to exhale. Pull it in, pull it in. So it's breathe out, breathe in. Shh, shh, shh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so what I usually do when I do this exercise is I usually do like 10 or 20 at 1 spring tension level, and then I do 10 or 20 with another spring tension. A lot of times I do like 2 red, 1 blue, so 2.5 for 20, I take a break. Then I go up 3.5 for 20, I take a break. And then I do 3 red for 20, I take a break. And the last one I do is 2 red, which is like easy living at the end. So there's definitely a theory in fitness where when you do a challenging exercise like this, take breaks and change the resistance level, okay? Whether it be spring tension on a reformer or weighted exercises, all right? I just realized I forgot to put my AirPods in, so I hope you guys can hear me. And anyway, here we go. So now I'm on 3 red, okay? And I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna pull in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, lift your chest, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you can do little pulses as well. Shh, 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 shh. Just try to keep your feet flexed and heels coming in towards your butt. All right. All right, now I'm finally at 2 red, which is like the easiest one. All right, and just for purposes of this video, I'm gonna do 10, okay? So again, hamstring curls on the box here, working the posterior chain or the back line of your body. Here we go. So it's 10. And you always want to keep the ropes tight. So you want to keep tension on the ropes the entire time. And again, because the coils are extending, they're going all the way out and back in. So the spring tension is on the muscles in varying degrees. Hold it and let it go and kick off those sandals. Okay. Now, after you do hamstring curls in the box, I always recommend hold on to the side of the box here. Nice wide stance, feet straight, and just take a little side to side lunge, which is a gentle release on the legs and lower back. You can always just hold it back, hold on to the middle of the box. This is a really nice, happy place for your spine to be. And bring it all the way down, like your forehead hits the box. Feels so good. Take a big inhale and exhale. And slowly bend your knees and stand up tall. Okay, moving on with long box. Right now, we're gonna drop down to 1 red. And, whoops. What you can do is do back rowing, which is a postural exercise on the long box. So I'm just going to adjust these straps, okay? Sorry about that. The straps got crossed. If you know, you know. On a reformer, a lot of times like the straps cross over and they make a funny noise. And so sometimes that actually makes the exercise more challenging. Anyway. So you can do something called back rowing up on this tall box. So you sit up straight, okay? And you're just gonna go to the plow, shh, and then you could go airplane. So it's the plow and airplane. So again, trying to sit up straight, neutral spine, okay? My feet are in front of the box on the headrest. And we're bringing our arms straight back, fingertips to the floor, palms away from you, okay? So the beautiful thing about doing reformer, we're doing upper body exercises on reformer, is that you don't have to like grip the weight. So it's easier to keep your traps and shoulders, all the muscles on your shoulders relaxed, okay? So it's like fingertips long, arms long, palms away from you, wrists long, okay? So again, I'm on the long box. I'm gonna do plow and airplane. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and in, and out, and in. Exhale and inhale. Shh, and shh. Very good, a couple more. And open. Nice, okay. Whew. So we'll drop those straps down. We got the back line. We opened up our chest, right? So our chest is lifted now because we're bringing our arms back and open with the plow, right? And airplane. Now, you can also do the plow and airplane lying down on long box, which again is a lot of posterior chain work. So the back line, really good for you. You might find when you're on YouTube or whatnot, and you see all these core exercises and everyone's doing like curl up, curl up, curl up, and like that's awesome. But you really don't forget that your core is really like a big canister, like one of those big old fashioned, like huge coffee canisters. Remember those? Maxwell House or whatever. So it's the front of your stomach, but it's also the back, all right? So this is an exercise, arms pulling straps on long box, okay? So I'm showing you 3 exercise series you can do on long box today. And I usually do this a lot after biking, and it's also really good after like sitting at the desk all day, when you just feel like you're crouched over, or after a long road trip. This is exactly what I would do. Sitting on the airplane or flying. You know, again, you just want to get that length in the body so everything's copacetic. All right? All right, so it looks like this. Now I'm going to lie down on the box facing the opposite direction. And I've done a video on this before. This is called arms pulling straps, where you're holding onto the gray part of, or right above the buckle. You're going to circle your hands around, choke up on the straps. Squeeze your leg, point the toes just to protect the spine. Thumbs up, and the Pilates arms back, thumbs down, straight to the hips. So it's inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. How about you do 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we can go right to airplane. So thumbs in, you pull your arms in a T, 9 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little break, bend those knees, and bring your shins side to side, like a little windshield wiper. That kind of releases the back. Okay, really good for lower back. Now let's just alternate for 10 like we did before, okay? So it's plow, shh, airplane, shh, plow, pull down, airplane, peel open, plow, and airplane, and 4 more, plow, and airplane. Leave those legs, point the toes, 2, and 1, and let go. Okay, so there you have it. 3 different ways of getting extension and strengthening the posterior chain on the Pilates reformer. All right, now you always want to get a little side to side stretch, okay, after doing like a lot of front to back things. So up and over, yep. And then we can just also look over our shoulder and look over the shoulder and just roll your head down and around. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this quick reformer video. Okay, bye-bye.